Hi guys, I'm finally back. I apologize. So many of you were freaking out, asking me on my last video if I was okay, what was going on. So the last time I updated you guys, I was 5 weeks, and I am currently 9 weeks today. The reason I didn't update for so long is two-part. 6 and 7 weeks, I really just didn't have any new symptoms. And I really wanted to wait until after my first doctor's appointment so I could let you guys know how it went. And then, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump in from right there. So 6 weeks, no new updates, or new symptoms, just tired still. And then halfway through my week 7 is when we had our first doctor's appointment. And we had our first scan, and I was really anxious going into it. I was convinced that there was not going to be a heartbeat or something was going to be wrong. But what we found out when we first went in is that it's twins. Do you see those two precious little people growing away? As soon as she put the wand in, my husband and I both looked at each other because we could see the two black sacs, and she kind of like moved it so we wouldn't see it, and she was like, okay, don't freak out. And I immediately was like, oh my gosh, they don't have heartbeats, what's going on? And she was like, there's definitely two in there. And so we are so excited. It's a little bit crazy for us to wrap our mind around that we're gonna have two, Lord willing, if everything progresses well. So yeah, there's two. It's a twin pregnancy. She labeled baby A and baby B. Both had really strong heartbeats, right around 180. One was 180 and one was like 176. So high. They looked measuring perfect. They were only about 1 day apart in their measurements. So they look great. And so I'm officially graduated from my infertility clinic, and my next appointment is in 3 days, and that's with my normal OB. So I will definitely update you guys with that and how that goes. Hopefully they're still healthy and growing well. But basically, as soon as week 8 hit, actually the day before I turned week 8, I got knocked out with just the most horrible nausea. I have not actually like thrown up, but just that wave of nausea where nothing sounds good to me. Everything sounds repulsive. I feel like I'm gonna gag constantly. I feel sick to my stomach. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. And then the other reason I didn't have time to update you guys is because last week we had our church's VBS, and I think I've mentioned it before, but my husband and I run the children's ministry at our church. So we had that up, and it was for about, 80 kids. We had 55 helpers for a whole week. So each day I would get up and push through the morning, just feeling terrible the whole time, and I would get home and nap for like 3 hours. He was so sweet to watch. My son, sometimes Weston would, nap with me, but if he ever got up and didn't want to nap, Pat would watch him. And that's all I could do. And I got up after my nap, and I would, work on stuff for the next day and then go to bed for the night. So it was a really crazy week because I had all intentions of updating you guys after my doctor's appointment, but I just ran out of time. It was just crazy. So I'm back. I am healthy. The babies are good. Trying to think if there's a ton else to update you guys on. Entering twin world, I feel like completely overwhelmed. I don't know where to start reading or looking, so if any of you out there are twin moms, please leave any blogs or reading materials or anything that was helpful for you below so I can look into it. I would really appreciate it. Other symptoms besides the nausea, still tired. My cramping has gone down a lot. Now that I know it's twins, I'm pretty sure it was just my uterus expanding really a lot faster than with the singleton pregnancy. I still feel some like stretching pains every once in a while, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was that first like week 4 and 5. And I have just started becoming short of breath if I am busy or talking a lot or anything like that. But yeah, other than that, I'm feeling well. I'm able to push through and do what I need to get done. And I can't believe that, I'm 9 weeks today, so 3 more weeks pretty much, and I'm out of my first trimester, which is really exciting to me. I will feel so much better once I'm out of the first trimester. when I was at my first doctor's appointment, they told me I would stop my progesterone at 10 weeks, but I'm not entirely comfortable with that. So when I go in on Thursday, I'm going to kind of ask if I can stay on till the end of my first trimester. And so hopefully they'll be okay with that, kind of be my own advocate and push for what I feel comfortable with, or at least have them explain to me why they wanted to stop that early. Just the idea of stopping it scares me a lot. So I will, like I said, update you guys after my first appointment, or my second appointment, first with my OB. I will be considered high risk this pregnancy, since it's twins, but they said it doesn't mean I have to have a C-section if everything goes well at the end. If babies are in the right position, I can try for a natural birth, which is my goal in this, but we will see. So I'll go ahead and show you my little growing bump. I'm already in maternity pants just because they're comfier. So just a little bump. That's pretty much it. From the front, it just looks like I'm fluffy. Little tiny bump. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.